Good morning, students. In this session, we will discuss about Unit 2 Mean Value Theorems. In that, second part of Taylor's and Maclaurin's series. Content: Series expansion using Taylor's and Maclaurin's theorem. Formulas: the Taylor series expansion of f of x about x equal to a or in powers of x minus a is given by f of x equal to f of a plus x minus a into f dash of a plus x minus a whole square by 2 factorial into f double dash of a plus and so on. So this formula is used to expand the single variable function, that is, let it be f of x, which can be expanded in powers of x minus a or in increasing powers of x minus a using this formula. So f of x is f of a plus x minus a into f dash of a plus x minus a whole square by 2 factorial f double dash of a plus and so on, which is obtained from Taylor's theorem. While removing the remainder term from the Taylor's theorem, we have a formula. So it is the formula. In this formula, if we take a as 0, then we will get Maclaurin's series. The Maclaurin series is given by f of x is f of 0 plus x into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial f triple dash of 0 plus and so on. This is also obtained from Maclaurin's theorem just by removing remainder term. Now using these formulas, we can expand the single variable functions. The functions are, let it be, small f of x. So don't forget these formulas. So important one, to obtain the Taylor series or Maclaurin series, we have to use both the formulas. Now problems. The first sum: express the polynomial 2x cube minus 7x square plus x minus 1 in powers of x minus 2. Solution: given expression or polynomial, let it be f of x. The successive derivatives f dash of x is 2x cube derivative 3 6x square, 7x square derivative 14x, x derivative 1, negative 1 derivative 0. Again differentiating f dash of x, we will get f double dash of x, which is given by 6x square derivative 12x, 14x derivative 14. Again differentiating f double dash of x, we will get f triple dash of x, 12x derivative 12. F fourth derivative of x is obtained by again differentiating f triple dash of x. 12 derivative, constant derivative is 0. So these are the successive derivatives for f of x with respect to x. Just we have to know about the formula for derivative of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. Now here we are to use the formula Taylor's theorem. The expansion formula is f of x is f of a plus x minus a into f dash of a plus x minus a whole square by 2 factorial f double dash of a plus x minus a whole cube by 3 factorial f triple dash of a plus and so on. Let it be equation 1. Now putting a equal to 2, because we have to expand in powers of x minus 2. So x minus 2 is compared with x minus a, so that a is 2 here. Now putting x equal to 2 in f of x, f dash of x, f double dash of x, f triple dash of x and so on, etc., we get these values. All these values are substituted in equation 1. So thus we will get, substituting in 1, a equal to 2, and these values we get the expression is expanded in increasing powers of x minus 2. So this is the required Taylor series expansion for the given polynomial in increasing powers of x minus 2. Expand sin x in powers of x minus pi by 2. Given function, let it be f of x. Sin x can be written as sin of pi by 2 plus x minus pi by 2 is sin x. Now we have to expand sin x in powers of x minus pi by 2. Here we should use the following form of Taylor's theorem. The Taylor's form is f of x is f of a plus x minus a f dash of a plus x minus a whole square by 2 factorial f double dash of a plus x minus a whole cube by 3 factorial f triple dash of a plus and so on. Now we have f of x is sin x and the point a is pi by 2. As we are to expand in powers of x minus pi by 2, we have to compute the derivatives for f of x. F dash of x is sin x derivative cos x. F double dash of x is cos x derivative minus sin x. F triple dash of x is minus sin x derivative is minus cos x. F fourth derivative at x is minus cos x derivative is sin x, etc. we can found. Now putting x equal to pi by 2 in these functions, we will get the functional values at pi by 2. Now substituting all these functional values in equation 1, then we will have the expression like this. So it is the required expansion of sin x in powers of x minus pi by 2. Clearly the powers are increases here. It is the required expansion of sin x in powers of x minus pi by 2 is the required answer. Another sum. By using Taylor's theorem, expand the function e power x in powers of ascending powers of x minus 1. Ascending powers means increasing powers of x minus 1. The Taylor theorem for the function f of x in ascending powers of x minus a is f of x is f of a plus x minus a into f dash of a plus x minus a whole square by 2 factorial f double dash of a plus and so on. Let it be equation 1. Now we will have the successive derivatives of f of x with respect to x. E power x derivative as it is e power x. F double dash of x is also e power x. F triple dash of x is also e power x, because the successive derivatives of e power x is always e power x. And we have a equal to 1 here because x minus 1 is compared with x minus 1 a. The a value is 1 here. Putting a equal to 1, that is x equal to 1, in these functional values we will get the functional value as constant e. Now substituting all these values in equation 1, so thus 1 becomes like this. In all these terms we will have e as common term, just taking out e. So then we will have e power x expansion in increasing powers of x minus 1, or in ascending powers of x minus 1 is e into 1 plus x minus 1 plus x minus 1 whole square by 2 plus and so on. It is the required expansion for e power x in powers of x minus 1. So easy, just we have to remember the formula. We have to compute the derivatives, successive derivatives for f of x with respect to x, and then we have to replace the functional values in the equation 1. Thus we will get the expansion for single variable function. So easy. Obtain the Maclaurin series expansion of the following functions e power x and cos x. Given function is e power x. The successive derivatives of e power x as e power x. Now we have to compute the functional values at 0 because we have to obtain the Maclaurin series. Maclaurin series is nothing but Taylor series about the point x equal to 0. So just we have to compute the functional values at the point 0. The functional values are always e power 0 is 1 here. In this problem, the functional values are e power 0 is 1. Either may be f dash of 0 or f double dash of 0 or f triple dash of 0. The functional values are 1 here. Now substituting all these values in the Maclaurin series formula. What is the formula? F of x is f of 0 plus x into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial f triple dash of 0 plus and so on. Substituting all the above functional values in this formula, we will get the expansion of e power x. So e power x expansion is 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial plus and so on plus x power n by n factorial plus and so on. So it is the expansion for e power x. Now coming to next sum, f of x is cos x here. These are the successive derivatives for f of x and these are the functional values at 0. cos x derivative minus sin x derivative minus cos x derivative sin x derivative cos x, and these are the functional values at 0. Now substituting all these values in the Maclaurin's series formula, so we will have cos x expansion is 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x power 4 by 4 factorial minus x power 6 by 6 factorial plus x power 8 by 8 factorial minus and so on. So cos x expansion contains even powers of x. Problem: show that log of 1 plus e power x is log 2 plus x by 2 minus x power 4 by 192, and hence deduce that e power x by e power x plus 1 is half plus x by 4 minus x cube by 48 plus and so on. Observing these results, clearly we have to expand in powers of x. That means we have to use Maclaurin's series. That means we have to use Taylor series about x equal to 0. That means we have to compute the functional values at the point 0. That means here a value is 0. So given function f of x is a log of 1 plus e power x, and the functional value at 0 is a log of 1 plus e power 0. But what is e power 0? 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, log 2. F dash of x is its derivative with respect to x. That is log of 1 plus e power x derivative. It is look like log x, but log x derivative is 1 by x. So that log of 1 plus e power x derivative is 1 by 1 plus e power x. And then 1 plus e power x derivative is 1 derivative 0, e power x derivative e power x. Now computing the functional value at 0, that is f dash of 0 is 1 by 1 plus e power 0. But e power 0 is value is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Thus f dash of 0 is 1 by 2. Again computing the derivative of f dash of x with respect to x, we will have f double dash of x. Division rule is u by v formula is v u dash minus u v dash whole by v square. 1 plus e power x kept silent, e power x derivative is e power x. Now e power x kept silent, 1 plus e power x derivative, 1 derivative 0, e power x derivative as it is e power x whole by v square. V square means 1 plus e power x whole square. Just multiplying with e power x and then simplifying, clearly e power 2x, e power 2x get cancelled on numerator. So we will have f double dash of x is e power x by 1 plus e power x whole square. Thus the functional value at 0 is 1 by 1 plus e power 0 whole square is 1 by 4. Again differentiating f double dash of x with respect to x, we will have f triple dash of x. Just we have to use the u by v formula, that is v u dash minus u v dash whole by v square. Just taking the common as 1 plus e power x on numerator, clearly 1 of 1 plus e power x, 1 plus e power x get cancelled here. So thus we will have f triple dash of x, but we have to compute the functional value at 0, which is given as 0, because e power 0 is 1, e power 2 into 0 is e power 0, but e power 0 value is 1 here. 1 minus 1 is 0. Thus we will have the total derivative of f of x with respect to x at the point 0 is f triple dash of 0 is 0. Now again differentiating f triple dash of x, we will get f fourth derivative x. Just simplifying using derivative formula, that is v kept silent u derivative minus u kept silent v derivative whole by v square. Just the comparing with the function, the fraction is compared with u by v. Just use the derivative of u by v formula. And now computing the functional value at 0 by just putting x equal to 0 in f fourth derivative of x. Thus we will have f fourth derivative at 0, which is given by minus 1 by 8. These are the functional values at the point 0. Now we will use the Maclaurin's series formula. The formula is f of x is f of 0 plus x into f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial f triple dash of 0 plus and so on. So substituting all the above values in this formula and simplifying, we will get the required series expansion of log of 1 plus e power x in increasing powers of x. So it is the required series expansion. Now, deduction can be obtained by differentiating the above equation with respect to x. Log 2 derivative is 0 plus x by 2 derivative is 1 by 2 plus x square by 8 derivative is 2x by 8 minus x power 4 derivative is 4x cube, that is 4x cube by 192, that is log of 1 plus e power x on left hand side derivative is 1 by 1 plus e power x, and then 1 plus e power x derivative is e power x, so that we will have e power x by 1 plus e power x, and right hand side derivatives log 2 derivative 0, x by 2 derivative 1 by 2, x square by 8 derivative 2x by 8 minus x power 4 by 192 derivative minus 1 by 192 constant, x power 4 derivative 4x cube plus and so on. So it is the required expansion for e power x by e power x plus 1, clearly proved. So easy. Just we have to take the function of x, we have to compute the successive derivatives of f of x and the successive functional values at the point 0. We have to substitute all the values in Maclaurin's theorem formula, and then just by differentiating with respect to x on both sides, we will get the expansion for e power x by 1 plus e power x, hence proved. Problem show that sin inverse x by root of 1 minus x square is x plus 4x cube by 3 factorial plus and so on, or expand sin inverse x by root of 1 minus x square in powers of x. In powers of x means we have to use Maclaurin's series or Taylor series about x equal to 0. Given function, let it be f of x, that is f of x be sin inverse x by root of 1 minus x square. Now we have to compute the functional values at the point 0, because we have to compute the Taylor series about x equal to 0. Putting x equal to 0, we will have sin inverse 0 by root of 1 minus 0 square, that is sin inverse 0 is 0, 0 by any number is 0, thus f of 0 is 0. Now just cross multiplying, we will have root of 1 minus x square f of x is sin inverse x. If we differentiate f of x with respect to x, it is very difficult to find out f dash of 0. For this we are cross multiplying, we are using cross multiplication. So root of 1 minus x square is into f of x is sin inverse x. Now differentiating with respect to x using product rule. The product rule is uv dash plus vu dash. Root of 1 minus x square kept silent, f of x derivative f dash of x, plus f of x kept silent, root of 1 minus x square derivative is negative 2x by root of 1 minus x square. On right hand side, sin inverse x derivative is 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Now taking the LCM on left hand side, clearly root of 1 minus x square, root of 1 minus x square get cancelled. Now using again product rule and differentiating with respect to x to the left hand side, on the right hand side one derivative is 0, left hand side differentiated using product rule, we will have f triple dash f double dash of x, so that we can compute f double dash of 0 by putting x equal to 0 and using the values f of 0 value as 0 and f dash of 0 value as 1. Substituting these values, we can get f double dash of 0, that is 1. Now again differentiating with respect to x, we will get using product rule 1 minus x square kept silent, f double dash of x derivative is f triple dash of x. F double dash of x kept silent, 1 minus x square derivative is minus 2x. Same applied to the next term also, that is using product rule. And last term derivative negative f of x derivative is negative f dash of x. Right hand side 0 derivative is as it is 0. Now simplifying on left hand side and putting x equal to 0 using the values f of 0 0, f dash of 0 1, f double dash of 0 1, we will get f triple dash of 0 value. Thus f triple dash of 0 value is 4 here. Now substituting all these values in Maclaurin's theorem formula, that is f of x is f of 0 plus x by 1 factorial f dash of 0 plus x square by 2 factorial f double dash of 0 plus x cube by 3 factorial f triple dash of 0 plus and so on. Now substituting all the above values in the formula, we will have the series expansion of sin inverse x by root of 1 minus x square. It is the required series expansion of sin inverse of x by root of 1 minus x square. Hence proved. Thank you. For any queries or doubts or clarifications, please contact number, and you can mail also. Gmail address skabdulshakir786 @gmail.com. Thank you.